There we go. All right. I think that should be everything good and set up and ready to go. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the qualifying sessions of the Monaco Grand Prix. We are doing a full qualifying again, of course, and we are expecting a full dry weekend from here on out as well. No rain in qualifying, no rain for the race. It should be a nice dry one. A little bit of cloud cover in the Grand Prix, but again, nothing to really concern ourselves too much with. But it is going to be a dry one, which means the two-stop is well enforced for the dry weather as well, of course. So hopefully we can try and get a good Grand Prix. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ourselves underway for some qualifying action here in Monaco. Let's do this. In my last career, I purposely DNF after 12 laps. Yeah, purposely. We'll say purposely.
Here, they'll tell you.
Did I hijack career around China with 100% AI and got 51-second win starting P3? Damn. The AI is usually pretty good at China as well, so you could definitely ramp up that AI, I think. China bad as well, the AI? I don't think so. I would actually argue that China is probably like one of the harder ones for against the AI, because they get really good traction out of some of the corners. Like that second to what corner is that? I don't remember the turn number, but that like long right-hander before the final straight. That's criminal against the AI. Genuinely criminal. Right. You know what? Let's put ourselves a little bit of extra fuel in for now. And see if we can nerf ourselves a little bit just to start with. But, right. Let's go soft tires. Everything should be good and assigned. We'll just skip a little bit of time to get a bit of grip and stuff on the circuit. And we'll head out on track right about now, I think. Let's do this.
All clear the garage, please.
Are we doing 2 races today? Not today, no. The next time we do 2 races, it'll be on Monday. Lovely. What up, Patrick? We're really close on lap 7. I just tried to gap by 4 seconds per lap. I mean, I have seen sometimes... We had it in Baku once, where for some reason the AI just like get really bad starts and then are just super slow. I've seen that a couple times in the past. And the only way to fix that is to... There you go, I saw the Cadillac livery there. The only way to fix that is to restart the race. That's it. But I don't know why or how that happens, but yeah, that's just a game in a nutshell for you. What track would you like to be reimbursed at? Like go to for free? Probably I'd want to go to one that's like really bougie if I'm getting reimbursed. Like, tracks like Spa and stuff like that, I'd happily pay for because it's a decent price anyway. I think I'd just take, like, the most expensive one. Like Vegas something.
Team Radio. Alex 451 says, Vince, you're going to on pole by 2 seconds.
I am running sim damage, though, Alex. Which means we can't ride the curbs as much. And riding the curbs around Monaco is where a lot of the time comes from. So, I don't know if we'll be by 2 seconds, but... Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, here we go. First lap of Q1. Let's see what we can put down for our opening lap. The AI are actually pretty good in the first sector here. It's the middle and final where they suck the most. Wasn't too bad through there. A little bit loose on the exit, but should be okay. A 50-50 if you crash or not? Basically, yeah. It's me versus the walls today. Did get purple in the first sector, but it is too early doors, obviously. Be careful that sausage curve, because that'll be the one that eats up our floor. And I don't like the positioning of Sergio Perez in that Cadillac in front of us here. That's making me a little bit anxious. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Might got a little bit of whiff of dirty air towards the end, but... Through the final corner we go. Down to line, how's it going to be? It is going to be a... 11.6 to get us going, and that does put us onto the top spot of Q1 ahead of Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly, and Sergio Perez. Not bad. Don't use the first gear because it makes you slower. The only time I'll probably use first gear is in the hairpin. I probably won't use it anywhere else. But you can get away with using second there as well. All right, let's get back to the pits and assess the situation. I mean, that was with, like, we had an extra 8 laps of fuel on board there as well, so maybe our challenge for qualifying, chat, is to not use any... Maybe use medium deploy. What do you guys reckon? To make it a bit more realistic in qualifying, should we use medium ERS only? Don't touch the hot lap or the overtake. Hadjar goes P4 at the moment. We've got no traffic behind us, have we? No, we're good. Yeah, you reckon so? Use medium? I don't mind the idea of that too much. I think first sector will be tricky without the battery, but I think everyone else should be alright. Simply Lovely, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. If you were put in an IRL F1 car, what track do you think you'd do best at? Ooh. It'd have to be a simple one. What's the most simple F1 track? Maybe Austria? Monza? Depends how good I am with the throttle. Vegas? Nah, Vegas I actually think would be kind of tricky. Especially the G-forces there as well. I think Austria. I think Austria is where I'd be best at. Yeah, we only did 4% wear on the tires there as well. Holy, we are 7/10 up on Charles Leclerc. Yeah, this AI, you are not kidding, is very bad here, huh? This AI is very bad. Jeez. Jeddah? No, I wouldn't be very good at Jeddah, I don't think. I'd be scared to go too fast in Jeddah. Norris goes 6/10 now. Damn. Okay, we definitely need to use medium ERS, don't we? Definitely need to use medium ERS. But I mean, that should do it for Q1 though, shouldn't it? I think we should be okay to get to Q2. Our teammates just gone P14. Verstappen, Hamilton, and Behrman yet to complete their laps as well. So, get Vince the next Formula E creator thing. Fully agreed. Fully agreed. To be fair, if I was given the opportunity to, like, drive an F1 car, I wouldn't say no. I don't think anyone would say no. Would I be fast or not? Obviously, it's a completely different question. But would I take the opportunity to drive an F1 car? Absolutely, I would. Who's saying no to that? No one's saying no to something like that. Bit like Ollie and Jeddah in 24. Yeah, low-key underrated performance that, though. Can't be worse than Hammond's daughter or Mr. Beast. He binned under the safety car, so I could be even worse. I did China career, then 2 hours of lobbies, and then GB event around Austria. Austria was the easiest one. I do find Austria to be quite an easier track, generally speaking, so. What track would I like reinstated? Like brought back onto the calendar? For me, Sepang. I love Sepang. I think Sepang is such a good track. Oh, Verstappen's gone 3/10 behind us now. Okay. Finally seeing a bit of pace. Now everyone's setting off their final laps as well. Cool. I think we're good for Q2, though. We should finish up on top here, I think. Let's see. There is Q1 done and dusted. And we do indeed finish up on top for the opening session here in Monaco. Verstappen in P2, Norris P3, Leclerc, Sainz, Hadjar, Anthony Piastri, Albon and Russell in that top 10. I don't like that I don't see our teammate in the top 14 so far. Hamilton, Bottas, Behrman, Colapinto, Gasly, Alonso all through. Hulkenberg is out. Hulk, man, come on. We have the 6th best car on the grid now, and you can't even make a Q2. That's poor. That is very, very poor. Nico Hulkenberg, our teammate in the Audi, is knocked out by 200s to Fernando Alonso. He will not take any further part in qualifying here in Monte Carlo. Sergio Perez starts P18 with Ocon and Stroll in 19th and 20th. Lawson and Lindblad, the 2 racing bulls, at the back of the grid there as well. That's tough for them. But either way, P1 for ourselves. Stars with me to go on, hopefully. On to Q2. We go. You know what I wanna? You know what I want? You're 25 minutes into the stream and you're already in Q1. What? Magna Core? Nah, Magna Core be ass for modern day F1. Not for modern day. Let's try an old soft tire for the first laps of Q2. I'm gonna leave the fuel as is, I think. And then we'll try medium ERS and hopefully that'll be a bit more on the competitive side. Well, equal, I should say, actually. More, not less. Less competitive, anything. Did you watch any testing today? I did watch a bit of testing, actually, yeah. I saw Stroll absolutely stack it. However, I saw a lot of people, like, laughing at Stroll and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. That Aston Martin, that reliability is looking sketchy, bruh. Aston Martin reliability right now is not looking good. That crash was not his fault. Well, not crash, but that spin. Yeah, I saw the start sequence as well. But I saw a lot of people on social media going after Stroll, laughing at him for spinning. But, like, bruh, the car literally just, like, cut out when under downshift. It's like the gearbox, like, broke or something. It was very strange. But, you know, Aston Martin's reliability so far has not been looking very good. They picked up some more speed at least, but the reliability is still a problem. So, Honda and Aston have got their work cut out for sure to try and figure that out. This transmission just grenade itself? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good for Honda at the moment. What F1 game before 2020 was the best? 2019. 2019 and 2020 were great games. The tire's going to be a little bit cold right now, but... It also seems like tire temperatures are going to be very interesting to generate as well on the formation laps. The entirety of the 2 laps under the formation lap, the drivers were struggling to generate tire temp because they have to try and recharge their battery as well. If they push too hard, they drain their battery for the race start. So it's... I need to say medium, don't I? It's, yeah, it can be really weird in Australia, I think, for the start. All right, let's lock in real quick, chat. We are banning ERS. We're banishing ourselves to medium only. So maybe we'll get a bit of a reality check here. Let's see. Oh, let's understand that right-hander there. Oh, it's just the tires being a little bit cold there. Out from the tunnel we go. Only a green the first set at the moment. Let's see if we can try and improve in the middle. Oh, a little bit deep there maybe, but we make it into the corner nicely. Out we go. Lewis Hamilton 12.2. Purple in the middle sector. There we go. As we try and wrap ourselves through the final chicane and into these last 2 very tight right-handers. Almost hairpin like these two. Through the final one we go. Car scrubbing a little on the exit. Here we go to the line. It's going to be a 12.2. We're slower than Carlos Sainz that time around. I think medium ERS might be the way to go, chat. Medium ERS might be the way to go to make it competitive. Lewis Hamilton P3, Alonso P4, and Verstappen in P5 right now as well. Not a great lap for Verstappen to kick off Q2, but here we are. When's the new update coming with the new cars? Apparently it's expected in April, but there's no confirmation on that yet. Are we starting at the back? We'll decide after qualifying. We'll decide after qualifying if we do a last to first or not here. Do they not use overtake in IRL quali? Yeah, they will do. We're just not using overtake right now because otherwise we'll be very quick. And it would be very fun against the AI if we were just, you know, 5 or 6 tenths a lap faster than right now. So, minimum. Lando Norris goes P1 now. Hamilton and Alonso both in that top 5 still. All right. Into the pits we go. I think there's still a few drivers out there on a lap right now, so we might jump a bit further, but let's see. I'm really interested in how quality... I just murdered a mechanic. I'm really interested in how quality will work in 26. They may have to do multiple outlaps. It's very possible, yeah. It's very possible. To get their battery in the right position, their tire tips in the right position, it genuinely might take 2 or 3 outlaps to, you know, really get where they want to be. So, yeah. Like I say, if you push the tire too much, then you just drain your battery. But if you don't, then your tires will be cold, and then you'll have battery. So it's going to be like a very, you know, catch-22 sort of situation for most teams. Do you try and push the tire, or do you try and push the battery? Like, what do you do out of both of those? We're only a tenth and a half away from Lando so far. It's not too shabby. Both the Mercs just in that top 10. We're still waiting for laps from Gasly, Leclerc, Hadjar, Piastri, and Bottas. Bottas is about to complete his lap, so let's see what he does in the Cadillac. Why is it glossy? The livery? I don't know. Just is. What pedals do I use? The Club Sport V3 from Fanatec. 13.3 from Bottas. Not a great lap time for the Finn. That puts him P12. Charles Leclerc across the line now as well. The home hero. Only P8 for Charles Leclerc. That might have to be a second lap for him. Who else on a lap? Let's see. Isaac Hadjar's coming around the final couple of corners as well. To the line he goes. And he will put down a 12.3 and put himself into P5. And that is all the first lap times done. We're down to P4. Oscar Piastri going on top of the 11.9. Honestly, we're probably good for Q3. But I think I'd like to do a second lap just for a bit of confidence, really. Interesting. This is my first time seeing new regs. It's really interesting. There's a lot to comprehend, man. Honestly. This regulation change, arguably, is one of the biggest ones we've had in a while. A very, very big while. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how the teams get on with it, for sure. And the reliability side is already looking quite sketchy. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how it unfolds over the season. There'll be a lot to learn for the teams and us. Right, let's get down to the last few minutes. Fanatec on Mozza works. The pedals are standalone, so they're not, like, conflicting with Mozza or anything like that. They said DRS is gone, it's still there. Yeah, I mean, the functionality of it is still the same as DRS, but it works differently, essentially. Obviously, the active error is more for, like, you know, general use now rather than just in one specific zone like the DRS was. And of course, it affects the front wing as well as the rear wing now too, so... I don't know if it's going to make overtaking better. From what the drivers are saying, apparently it's no better, so that's already not a great sign, but, you know. Imagine having a season similar to 2012. Yeah, could you imagine? I hope we do get a good season, but some of the things we've seen so far is a little concerning, to be honest. It does worry me a little bit. The ones in 2020 and 22 are just chassis rig changes. There was no rig change in 2020, I believe. 22 was the first, or the last time we had a rig change, I believe. What's up, Halleck? How's it going, mate? Right, we should start seeing the first cars heading out on track in a moment. And then we will follow along very shortly as well. We'll go on the fresh soft tyre. We'll save a set of softs as well, obviously, for the Grand Prix. Don't think we'll use them, but we'll have them just in case. And one of the Cadillacs out on track first, and we will follow along as well. Is that the Mazda FSR 1 or 2? This is the first one. The FSR. It's going to be cool to see how the aero works in races. There's a lot we're going to find out still. A lot we're going to find out. But, like I say, from what the drivers have said so far, it's looking a little bit sketchy with overtaking right now, but yeah, we'll see. When did I start getting into F1? Oh, a very young age. Very, very young. I was like 3 or 4 years old when I, you know, first started getting interested in motorsports. I actually didn't get into F1 first, though. I got into F1 because I used to go to the Le Mans 24-hour every single year. Because my dad used to go every single year as well. So he would take me. I took an interest in that. And then from there, started following F1 as well. So yeah, I got... it was kind of like down the family, essentially, with the whole motorsports thing. Yeah, exactly, Darren. Yep.
1 minute to go.
2.5 weeks. All right, here we go. Final laps of qualifying put down here. There's a lot of cars out on track, actually, so maybe it was a good idea we did a second lap. Only the McLarens are staying in the pits, so here we got the final corner, and here we go. Final lap of Q2. Can we cement our place into Q3?
just 30 seconds left in the session.
Slight improvement in the first sector, not by much. Two tenths now, though. That's the better. All the right-handers there. Through the tunnel we're going into the chicane. Got a nice exit there. Really nice exit. Carfield's planted at the moment. Through the final sector we go. Purple in the middle. We're down to P6 now. I think we are through, but we'll do the lap anyway just to see what we can put down. 4 tenths now on the Delta. Around the final corner we go. 5 tenths on the Delta. And across the line we go. This is going to be a good lap. An 11.6, and that might put us on top. It does indeed. We are on top, ladies and gentlemen, in at Q2. We needed the fresh tires to do it, but we did get it done, and that is back-to-back P1s, and we pull it by over 2 tenths to Isaac Hadjar at the end of Q2 as well. Oscar Piastri in P3, Lando Norris in P4, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Alonso, Gasly, Verstappen. Only P10 for him, but most importantly, both the Mercedes knocked out in at Q2. Kimi Antonelli and George Russell in 11th and 12th for today's Grand Prix. That is a brutal way to start kick off their Monaco weekend. But both those guys out in Q2. Ollie Behrman, Franco Colapinto, Valtteri Bottas, and Alex Albon are all knocked out as well. And they will take no further part in qualifying here in Monaco. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for Q2. And it's time for the final qualifying session here in Monaco. Can we take our first pole position of the season? Is it our first, actually, or maybe second? I think we took a pole in, was it Saudi, I think it was? Don't remember. But I think this would be our second pole if we did get it. Le Mans and Indy 500 is 2 events of my life bucket list. I genuinely could not recommend the 24-hour Le Mans any more than I already do. I am such a big advocate of endurance racing. And yeah, Le Mans is no exception to that. I love it. 11.4 for pole, you reckon? What was the lap that time? My wheel doesn't show me now, damn. I think it was like 11.5, was it? Something like that? Right, let's go into an old soft tire for the first one. And we'll use a fresh one later on. All right, let's do this.
Okay, engines fired up.
AXV, thank you for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Was 11.6, was it? Okay. I think we could beat 11.5. I think we can. The question is, can everyone else? Hard race. Monaco has won the toughest. Not always the best for racing, but it is probably the most, you know, physically demanding and most mentally testing track out there as well. Let's put the points on none. Keep that battery charged up. And let's get some tire temp into the tires here as well. Are the Mercs your rivals? Technically in the constructors, yeah, I'd say so. We don't really have like a driver's rival yet, but in terms of constructors, Mercedes definitely look like they're going to be our contestants at least. No forgiveness here? Nope. In Monaco, you keep your enemies close, but the wall's closer. What's the timer on this tire? 5 and 7%? Okay. Rear tire's looking a little bit sketchy, but I think we'll be all right. All right. Here we go. At the final quarter and our first lap of Q3. Let's see what we can put down here. Oh. Didn't want to be in first gear. 12.0 for Isaac Hadjar. That's the benchmark. A beatable one, though. Ooh, that's a bit wide there. Just got that curb a little bit wrong. Bit of a kiss in the barrier. 11.7 for Charles Leclerc, the home hero. Here we go. It's the final two corners, a little bit deep there. Through the final one we go. Up to third gear early. DRS wide open. Here we go to the line. How's it going to be? It's going to be a 11.9 with nearly 2/10 down on Charles Leclerc. That's a good lap for the Monaco home hero. And we'll have to wedge ourselves around underneath him for now. Isaac Hadjar in P3. Lando Norris now goes P2, in fact. So we're down to P3. Hadjar and Sainz currently in that top 5. I think Verstappen is currently on a lap as well, though. So let's see what the Dutchman does. Why don't you use the battery? If we use the battery, we would be like a couple seconds quicker than the AI. So to keep it realistic and fair, we're only using medium deploy. Makes it a bit more challenging. New tires will help, definitely. Here goes Verstappen to the line. Where does the Dutchman go? Oh, Verstappen onto pole. 11.4. And he would take the top spot at the start of Q3. So, yeah, we've got some work to do if we want to try and fight for pole position. Anyone else yet to a lap? I think maybe Piastri. Or maybe not, actually. I think that might be it. I think that's going to be it for Q3, or the start of Q3. Ooh. Okay, P4 chat. P4 for the start of Q3. We got some time to find, haven't we? We have got some time to find. What's the AI percent? 110. We're always on max AI. What up, Peter? How's it going, mate? I may have to give my game a quick restart to qualifying, though, because I'm getting some frame drops. And then we're getting some memory loss, so usually a quick restart fixes that. So once qualifying's done, we'll have to do a quick game restart. 6 months prepaid sub is almost gone. Rip. Just know that over the 6 months, though, you saved yourself a few quid. That's all that matters. Right, let's see. What does a fresh soft tire do here in terms of difference in the delta? 7/10 is what a fresh tire would do. Damn. That 7/10 would be enough for pole, wouldn't it? 7/10 would put us on roughly an 11.2 to 11.3. That would be 2/10 quicker than Verstappen at the moment, but I think it's safe to assume everyone's going to put a fresh tire on for the final lap here. So can't just assume we're going to go pole yet. We're going to have to work for it, but Verstappen 3/10 up on Charles Leclerc right now. So that's a hot lap from Max right there, and hopefully we can try and follow suit. Not bad, just Peter. Not bad at all. I need help with choosing a racing wheelbase and pedals for F1, but under 600 euros. Have a look at the T300 RS. It comes with I think it comes with TOCM pedals, and I believe you'd also get an F1 rim for that. It probably is. Probably just around the 600 mark, maybe. R5 bundle? I don't think so. I don't think the R5 bundle... I mean, the R5 bundle might be under it, but with an F1 wheel, you'd probably go over. At least you don't mind having an F1 wheel, but, or not having an F1 wheel. Do you think, Hamilton could win the championship this year? Depends on Ferrari, I'd say. Very much depends on Ferrari. If we get lapped, then Titan would be wrong. Well, someone's got to do 78 laps, so it wouldn't be entirely wrong. R5 bundle is 350 here with normal wheel. Yeah, I think if you tried to add an F1 onto that, it'd probably be close to the 600 mark. Maybe it'd be all right. Maybe. Right, fresh tires are on. We should start seeing the first car setting out on track in a moment as well. Let's keep our eyes on the track map. I said the Thrustmaster T300s. 1-0 Newcastle after 3 minutes. They're playing a bit early, aren't they? I think this generation of cars will suit Lewis better. He seemed to have, you know, talked a bit more highly of it compared to previous regulations. Still don't think it's amazing, but... I think a lot of drivers generally have been quite, you know, negative about the current regs, but... Again, we don't really know fully until Australia, do we? You know, testing can only show us so much, so... All we know for sure is, that the, reliability is looking a little bit sketchy. They're playing Azerbaijan. Ah, okay, Fez. Watch the kangaroo crash from the Bathurst. Some days it's awful. Yep. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I just broke my Mozza paddle. Oh, don't do that. Wouldn't recommend doing that. Let's make sure these tires are up to temp. Rear's coming up. Front's a little cold right now.
Okay, 1 minute remaining. Just 1 minute.
Damn, the front tires are really difficult to warm up in Monaco. I think we might just have to make do with it. Yeah, it's the best we could do right there. Alright, well, so be it. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the defining lap here in Monaco. Can we try and put it on pole position? It would have to be a very good lap, but let's see. Down towards where we go for the final time. Here we go. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. Can already feel the difference in these tires. I hear the yachts. I hear the yachts. They're wishing as well. Don't think anyone's gone faster than Verstappen yet. I didn't see any other purple laps going up there. Hold up, chat. We're cooking. We're cooking. For the final corner we go. DRS wide open. This should be a pole position lap here. Here we go to the line. It's going to be a 11.2. Are we on pole position? Yes, we are. We're on pole here in Monaco. And the one circuit you want to get pole on is definitely this one. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will put us with the best seat in the house down towards turn one. We are 2/10 up on Max Verstappen, 4/10 up on Charles Leclerc, and 6/10 up on Lando Norris as well. We're on the front row here in Monaco. Hadjar and Piastri on the third row will line up together then. Sainz and Hamilton on the fourth row, and then Alonso and Gasly on the fifth and final row of Q3 here in Monaco. But that was a great lap. I found so much time in the final sector, I think. Yeah, look at that. The final sector, oh my days. I gained over 3/10 alone. The ball's parted away for you. What a lap. Literally all that without any overtake either. We did that without any overtake. GG's, chat. Pole position here in Monaco. Let's go. Love to see it. Oh, man. The question is now, though, chat. Do we do a last to first here in Monaco? Do we do a last to first in Monaco? I gotta restart my game real quick to clear the memory loss issue. But should we put a poll up in the chat real quick? While I do a quick restart. I think I'm gonna throw a poll up real quick for you guys. V, thank you for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Let's do it. While the game restarts, let's throw up a poll. Should we do a last to first in Monaco? Yes or no? Put that for 2 minutes. There we go. Poll is up, ladies and gentlemen. Should we do a last to first here in Monaco? Get your votes up in the poll right now. Use an old engine, you reckon? I mean, I'd like to use a newer one because it saves them having to take another penalty at some point. But if you guys want me to use an older engine, I can do. I definitely can do. Oops, I just opened Microsoft Teams. I do not want that. No, no, no. Do not show me online right now. This is a bad time to appear online, bro. Bruh. There we go. I'd prefer an extra pit stop. You think we should do a minimum 3-stopper? We'll regulate ourselves. All right. Game should be launching again now. Hopefully. We would still win. Pit first and last lap only? So you want me to go for like 76 laps? Well, 77 laps roughly with one tire? That's pretty outrageous. My tires would be smoked. Absolutely smoked. We'd beat the AI by more than 25 seconds. We'd have a free stop. I mean, if we're doing a last to first in Monaco, though, it would take a long time to get through the slower guys. By the time we get through the slower guys, the leaders will probably have like a nearly 25-second gap, I think. I think it will still be a strong challenge. We tried it twice. On one occasion, we DNF'd. On the second occasion, we finished P2. So we haven't actually succeeded at a last to first yet. I mean, if you went for just a 3-stop, oh, fairs. I want to see Monaco with 0-0 wings. Ah, you know what? You guys did vote yes overall, but there wasn't much in it, actually. There wasn't actually that much in it. All right, game is loaded back up. Let's go into career mode. There we go. Last to first, medium battery only. You think medium battery only again? The pit first and last lap sound interesting as well. I don't know. I feel like with how difficult it'll be in the last 20 laps, wouldn't make it very entertaining to watch, in my opinion. But that's just me. So, all right, here we go, chat. I think it's time to get ourselves ready for the Monaco Grand Prix. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Last of us, no pit for lap 20 allowed. No hard tires. That'd be a little bit problematic, Speedy, because we picked the harder allocation. If we didn't do the harder allocation, then maybe that'd be viable. But, yeah, I don't know if that would work too well with the harder tires. That'd mean we have to do, like, a soft, medium, soft, or something like that. And I've only got one fresh soft too, so... did the game crash? No, I was having some FPS issues, so I think my memory... I had some memory loss. But, I just restarted the game. Hopefully, I'll be okay now. All right. We must struggle. I think doing a last to first, chat, is going to be a struggle. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Use tires. I think you guys voted last to first, so we'll do that. We'll decide if we want to do anything else extra as we go. So, if we are doing a last to first, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. We're going to take ourselves a different engine. I will, though. I will allow an older engine. We'll go number 2 here. We'll go number 1 here. We'll go number 1 there. We'll go number 2 here. We'll go number 1 there. We'll go number 1 here. And then we can leave the gearbox, so it doesn't matter too much, really. So we are going to use an old engine for this one. We'll start last with an old engine, and that'll keep it, hopefully, level. Last to first, one stint is wet tires or intermediates. Oh my god, that sounds horrendous. Y'all are taking this too far, man. I propose a last to first challenge. Everything else is extra right now. All new? Nah, we're not going to do all new. We're not going to do all new. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Monaco Grand Prix. We have lined up a pole position. However, as per your guys' vote, we are doing a last to first challenge here in Monaco. So despite being a pole position, we'll actually be starting in P22 here in Monaco. So getting through the traffic early on is going to be very difficult, but hopefully we can lock in and get ourselves a very good result come the end of the 78 laps. While the race loads up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you're going to grab a drink or a snack, now's your chance to do so. And then we'll be back in a few moments' time, ready for 78 laps of racing action in a last to first attempt here in Monaco.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hadjar, Oscar Piastri and Sainz, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Gasly and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Russell, Behrman, Franco Colapinto and Bottas, Albon, Hulkenberg and Esteban Ocon, Stroll, Lawson, Lindblad and Wang. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today,
Oh boy, Wang. Oh
anyway.
boy.
It's Ant Davidson. Now I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300.
Is something off for the drivers, or am I wrong?
Now looking more towards 5 tons.
What was off for the drivers?
You know, there's a big difference in performance, but because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow-speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove.
Can't lie, the white ball looks kind of nice in the game. I wish I could say that about real life as well, but
Frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control. Keep a cool head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's
Facts,
not all
Mark.
gonna be won or lost at the first corner.
You ain't wrong, broski. You ain't not wrong. Well, start to go, mate. And Wang. You know who was building that up, wouldn't he, to say that? Kyle, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Starting with the 11.
P22, what happened, man?
We qualified pole, but we decided to last a first here in Monaco. So we're starting P22 to try and last a first, and fingers crossed, we'll get that first. We've done it twice so far. We've tried this twice before. The first time we binned it with 20 laps to go, and the second time we finished P2. So we haven't actually succeeded at doing a last to first here in Monaco yet. Will today be the day? I bloody hope so. I very much hope so. Right. Do a full tank of fuel. It's saying to go 95 right now. What's max? How many laps over is max? Fifteen laps over. That would be an extra challenge, to be fair, wouldn't it? That would be an extra challenge, going 15 laps over on fuel. Chad, do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, you reckon so? Dude, that's gonna be rough. Random number generator 5 to 15. You know what? That's a great shout, actually. I like that. A random number generator telling us how many laps extra fuel we gotta have? Wait, that's not a bad idea, Loki. Random number generator. You reckon 5 to 15? And then it decides how much we gotta do? Apologies for the flashbang, by the way. My bad. 5 to 15. You can see the number there, right? I'll put my camera down here so you can see it better, baby. Oh, that's 14. There we go. 15. Yeah, my bad. I should have given a flashbang warning. My bad. I don't know how to use dark mode on Google. Is there even a dark mode on Google? I don't know. So 5 or 15. Let's see. How many times? Let's do. I'm gonna close my eyes and tap it 5 times. I'll look away. I'm gonna press generate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? That probably isn't that bad, actually. 6? That ain't bad, actually. One more. Wait, it's not doing anything. 8. Okay, that's fair. I'll take 8. I don't mind 8 too much. 8, what? My mouse disconnected. I've been having that issue lately. My mouse was disconnecting. You didn't press it once? Speedy, stop trolling, man. The results were 8, 14, 14, 15, 6. Yo. Imagine I said 3 instead. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 86 laps then. 86. Cool. I mean, we could do a medium hard as well. It depends on the tire wear, doesn't it? It really depends on the tire wear. 23, 28, 27. And we could also do a medium medium if you want to as well, maybe, if possible. Oh, wait, yeah, I do have an extra medium tire, don't I? Because it's a 2-stop strategy. Or enforced 2 stops. So we actually have 2 mediums and 2 hard tires. I forgot about that. Nice. Okay. I like that. So we actually get plenty of flexibility, don't we? No hard tires. I mean, having 2 mediums does mean we could do a soft, medium, medium. Or something along the lines of that. That is going to be so difficult on the mediums, though. So difficult. Rainbow tire challenge. What happens to the medium, soft, medium? Probably not much difference, I think. I wouldn't think there'd be a lot of difference. Medium, soft, medium. It's not a lot of laps on the softs, is it? It's going to be something like that. There's not much difference, really. We're proper nerfing you now. You really are, man. I haven't even completed Last of Us in itself, and you guys are making me do extra challenges on top of it. The extra 8 laps of fuel, the no hard tire. Bro, you guys are already cooking me, man. What tire do I prefer for the start? Probably softs, I'd say. Try and get some track position early. Track position around here is going to be very important, so I wouldn't mind trying to get that track position early, then boxing early for a medium tire and going on for that. The fast tire being stuck in traffic? Well, I mean, like I say, the softer tire right now might allow us to get some early track position, is what I'm saying. Pair the end of lap 1? Nah. We ain't doing that much. What position do I start? P22. All this build up to DNF on lap 15 is crazy. You think we'll make it to lap 15? Bruh. I'm saying lap 7. Alright, let's do that. We'll start on the soft tires. Let me make sure that is the quickest way to go around it. It says 19 laps on soft, so... Alright, Fez. I do worry a bit about the tire wear, though. But, you know, I guess that's part of the challenge, right? Marbles after? No, once this race is done, I gotta go, unfortunately. This will only be a bit of a shorter stream today. The race is gonna be 100 minutes, though, apparently, so that should be interesting. Right. I don't think there's much else to do there, is there? So everything should be set up and ready to go. Ooh, what do we do for prediction here? Do we just, like... I know we're trying a Last of Us challenge. You'll finish at 7:50. Perfectly timed, I'd say. Should we just put the prediction as will we win the race? Because that is the challenge, right? The challenge is will we win the race? Might as well try and do that on the prediction as well, right? Will we break a front wing? To be fair, we are on sim damage, don't forget, chat. We're on sim damage. But we'll go with the challenge, though, for this one. We'll go with the challenge. All right. I think everything is good and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Are we the only ones starting on soft tires? Yes, we are. I mean, with a lot of hard tires around us, we might get some early advantage here, but I see. Okay. Chat. Here we go. The moment you guys been waiting for. It is time for the Monaco Grand Prix. P22 is where we start. We qualified on pole position. We decided we are going to try a last to first challenge here in Monaco. We know that AI isn't great over qualifying anyway, and we decided to nerf ourselves a little bit by putting us right at the back of the grid with a very difficult strategy and 8 laps over on fuel as well. You guys can't say I'm not treating you right now to some pure challenge content. But P22 is where we start. 8 laps extra fuel, and we are not allowed the hard tires. Soft, medium, medium is a strategy we have to cook up based off what you guys want. So don't say I don't treat you guys. But P22 is where we start. Can we try and win the race from here? We'll find out over the 78 laps. Ladies and gentlemen, while the race loads up, don't forget to get your predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, it's time for the Monaco Grand Prix. I forgot how long we have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the chat right now. Will we win the Monaco Grand Prix from last place on the grid? It's going to be very difficult, but the prediction is up in the chat right now. Will we complete the last to first challenge here in Monaco? Get your predictions up right now. Look at this absolute car park. It's the hairpin here. Oh my goodness. We're going to have freezing cold tires. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monaco. This is one of the most difficult tracks on the entire calendar, and we are doing it from last place as well. We are doing a last to first challenge in the streets of Monte Carlo. It's going to be a very difficult challenge, but hopefully on the soft tires early on, we can try and make some early progress and get ourselves in a good position. But here we go. 5 red lights here in Monaco. It's lights out and away we go. And that's a great launch off the line already with Lindblad struggling to get down towards turn 1. We'll try and hold the inside line early as one of the racing balls of Liam Lawson kind of just cut across us there. But hopefully we can try and get the grip on the outside of turn 1, which we do. And we are past Liam Lawson already, past both the racing balls at the opening corner. Got to be a little bit careful here, though, with Ocon and Stroll too wide with each other, as we just have to be a little bit patient and just wait for an opportunity to arise. We'll try and get the power out from this right-hander, but again, just no real way through at the moment because these guys are just clogging up the whole road. So this is just a patience game right now. Can we try and find a way through here? The yellow flags are out, and kick up your feet. Grab yourself some newspaper because it's going to take about 5 years to get through this hairpin right now. Stroll on the inside of Ocon. They're still too wide. Can we try and get an exit out of here, maybe? Oh, Stroll actually hit the barrier. We'll get an exit, though, over Esteban Ocon. We'll get a little bit of sympathy from Stroll there as well. And that's a nice move. Well calculated on the Frenchman. Now we look up the inside of Lance Stroll. Trying to go a little bit low on the brakes. He gives us plenty of room. And he cuts the entire corner there to stay in P18. And Lance Stroll will keep the position as well. Very interesting move from the Canadian. I think I deserve that position back personally, but that's just me. Come up. Let's try and charge the battery a little bit here as well. I really want to be careful my front wing, though. We are running sim damage, don't forget, chat, so I do not want to get any damage whatsoever early on.
DRS now enabled. DRS.
Well, we have made up a few positions early, which is nice. Let's keep up the progress. Why are you using ERS? I thought the only challenge was the strategy in the fuel, no? The medium ERS is mainly for qualifying. Oh, I was thinking about the hairpin there. It'd have been a bit of a lunge, but I was thinking about it. We're trying to get the exit out through the tunnel. It's not bad. And I think we've got the run on Lance Stroll here, haven't we? We can move to the right-hand side of Lance Stroll. Can we try and outbrake? We'll give him plenty of room here as well. And we are through on Lance Stroll. Nice move there, and that sets into P18. Good start so far, chat. We've made up a few places already. Not bad. We're making it work. Next up is Sergio Perez. First is a long way away already. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to get up to those guys. Getting through these guys, like, yeah, in itself is going to be a bit tricky. But the real challenge is once we get through this traffic, can we catch up to leader Sergio Perez, moving a little bit to the right as we try to look for a way up the inside, up towards turn 1, but no way through. Banned tires as well. Just run on rims only. Even though we might still beat them, most AI. Ooh, Perez getting a little bit out of shape. Out the right-hander. It's got a bit of a gap to Hulkenberg, our teammate in P16, so he'll have no DRS right now. Not as if that really makes a massive difference in Monaco anyway. Maybe we'll try our little move of the chicane again, like we did on Lance Stroll. Can we get the exit down through the tunnel? These soft tyres holding up quite nicely so far. And so we look to the left-hand side of Perez, who just closes up that door. We'll sweep to the outside. Brilliant on the brakes there as well. We can take the corner into 17th place.
Nice
solid start so far, chat. These soft tyres doing us a solid at the moment. Obviously, this dirty errand stuff isn't really going to help either, but we're getting good track position early on right now thanks to these soft tyres, and long may that continue. What's up, Cake? How does one get the 2026 stuff? All the mods are available on overtake.gg. You'll find the 26 season mod. You'll find all the liveries. Everything you need on there. I can actually feel a little bit of sliding so far as well. That's not ideal on lap 4, as we just had a little look on the inside of Hulkenberg there. We'd like our teammate to be nice to us really if possible, but I have a feeling it may not take too well to this. We'll try and get the exit through the tunnel. Ooh, not quite as good this time around. Might have to actually be a bit more patient here. So we'll take the slipstream down towards the chicane again. Oh, it's blocking every way through right now, isn't it? Come on, Hulk. Where's the team orders at? Where's the multi 16-17 at? I'll do that, though. How about that? Oh, my God. He just turned into me. Oh, my God. He just hit the barrier. That wasn't my fault. I was alongside him. That was not my fault.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
Thankfully, we're unscathed, I think. Hopefully he is as well. He hit the wall a little bit on the left-hand side, but the door was wide open. And we are past him. Your fault? Not at all. We was alongside him. We were deserved space. And he did not give it to us. But alas, we are past anyway, so justice, I'd say.
Team Radio. Darren_26 says that was borderline. We will review as a team after the race.
Was that the Austria raid or was that Hungary? I think it was Austria, right? Good knowledge there, Darren. Good radio knowledge. Ooh, starting a little bit on the rear. Just was not alongside. We were alongside. We were entitled to room on the inside there. But he very much tried to close the door on us. But alas, we got the position anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Smashed through some pit boards there. Let's try and get past Alex Albon on Lee Behrman. Albon with a bit of a slide out of turn 1. There's a bit of a gap between Behrman and the next Cadillac of Valtteri Bottas. I don't like how much the rear is sliding already. It's making me a bit nervous. Albon was kind of slide through the hairpin there. Let's try and get an exit here again. It was okay. Can we go for it? I think we might be able to. Is Albon going to cover it? Not very well. We'll just try and pull up alongside him. Giving space there is always a little bit awkward. We should get the drive out from the chicane, though. And that should be a clean move on Alex Albon. Yes, it is. Got a little bit sketchy towards the end there, but we do squeeze our way past Alex Albon. And into P15 we go now. These soft tyres still cooking up for us at the moment. Some nice positions made so far, but still plenty to go. Yeah, all the time he has to leave the space. Exactly. Exactly. I am milking my battery a little bit too much here, though. Gotta try and do a little bit of recharge, I think. That'll be interesting in 2026 cars, is deploy and recharge. Come on. I only gained 35% on the first sector, though. That's wild. I gotta stay in none for a couple laps, I guess, huh? Yeah, it's already 3 seconds to Bottas in P13, so hopefully Behrman can try and get some pace going here. I hope my team doesn't disappear in F1 26 so we can race 24 cars. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan's going to be for that, to be honest.
Okay, so we're leading our team.
It would still be cool to have my team, but yeah, I have no idea how that's going to work with now there being 11 teams on the grids. But I hope it stays around. Having 12 teams on the grid would be pretty chaotic, especially in a track like this. Come on. Let's try and find a way past Behrman now. Got some good battery recharge, so I need to try and find a way past Ollie Behrman now. That was a decent exit. Maybe we'll go for a move again at the chicane here. Behrman's going to cover the left-hand side. We'll sneak to the right-hand side. And we go a little bit deeper, and we'll make the corner nicely. And that is P14. Okay.
Nice move. Keep going.
8 laps in. 8 positions gained. We're doing all right, chat. We're doing all right. I do feel like the overtakes might start slowing down soon, though, because these tyres are starting to wear out a little bit already, so we have got to start contemplating that first stop soon. What field did we start on? +8. We started on +8. Gonna get a bit of recharge going through these corners here. I can already feel the rears like getting a bit out of touch already, so it is making me a little bit nervous. Come on. Behrman's still kind of clinging on a little bit here as well. That was a good recharge in that first sector. 24% on the tyres, chat, after 9 laps. That's not great, is it? That's almost 3% a lap on the rears, so we got to be a little bit careful from here on out. until we stop. Need to manage those rear tires. Not terrible. Definitely not pretty, though. Definitely not pretty. Broke away from Ollie's DRS.
Team Radio. So Term says box at 40%, I reckon. Undercut Bearman.
Why did it sound like TTS said your name was Toto? Am I crazy? It sounded like it said Toto. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like I said, I'm already feeling the rear tires not getting a lot of grip in the first sector, so it might not be a bad idea to get to about 40% and then consider it. It said Toto, it did, didn't it? Guess I'm your team boss now? Uh-oh. Do not smash any headphones, please. They cost a lot. We ain't got the money for it.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We ain't got any partnerships with any headphone brands right now, so at least wait until that. I'm really, like, working hard to keep the car in check right now. We are gaining on Bottas, but at the moment, all my focus is on just kind of massaging the rear tires a little bit. I might have to have that Hulkenberg overtake. Balance. Reasonable. Reasonable crash out.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
How did the cars look in testing earlier? No difference to what we've already seen, really. They did try out like a new start procedure at the end of the session. We saw Lance Stroll spin into the gravel after a mechanical fault. Again, at Aston Martin, so that Honda reliability right now is not looking good. Not looking good. Getting close to Bottas, though. Mr. Crashout, very reasonable time to follow. Thank you for follow, mate. Appreciate it. Very convenient. Love you, mate. Come on. Oh, man. Battery's looking good, though. Did a good job looking after that. Our lap times right now are 16.6s. We're in the 16s right now on lap time. Whereas our best one are 15, so don't think that's too bad, is it? All things considered. Tire wear is 32%. Like I say, it's close to 3% per lap on the rear tires, so I don't know if that overheats or anything, but oh. Come on. 23% on the rear tires again. Holy lag. Wait, what? What happens? Oh! Y'all good? Do a mid-session save. Y'all got some lag? What happens? Mid-session save. Stream lag massively for a few seconds at the hairpin. Good now. Interesting.
The gap to the car ahead
I didn't notice anything on my end.
Per lap. Get your head down.
I've got no drop frames on my ends. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Okay, these rear tires are leaving chat. These rear tires have left the chat.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Achieve lap time of 20.1. Brother. Now is not the time, Mark. Fine for me now, just refreshed. Huh. That's weird. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it stays okay. Oh my god. Dude, I'm struggling so much right now with these rears. I feel like we can't box yet, though. I feel like it's too early to box. I'm still on the back of Valtteri Bottas. Didn't quite get the RS that time, but...
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Rears are on 37 and 38. Oh, my days, man. I'm like having to counter steer every single thing right now. I'm really having to work the wheel at the moment. Come on. Stay with me, car. Stay with me. You reckon we should box? You think it's worth it, chat? Don't forget, we're not allowed hard tires. We're banned hard tires. So it has to be mediums only. So you got to make sure that when we box, we pit at a reasonable time at a good crossover point. Unless you guys now want to magically unban the hard tires. I'll leave that for you guys to decide, seeing as you are the ones who wanted that rule. Pit 16, go lap 18. That'll be 30 each on mediums. That's not bad, to be fair. I think 18 is reasonable. The hard tires have been shipped to Barcelona. Do we get extra hard tires then? Couple extra sets of hards, I wouldn't say no. Hards are banned into F1 26. That would be a very difficult career, doing things like that. Probably quite fun, though, to try it. You got a league race in Monaco in half an hour, driving for Aston. Is that realistic performance or equal? Ooh, that was a nice finish, chicane. A little bit too far back on Bottas, though, unfortunately. It's unrealistic. I mean, I did a realistic Aston Martin for the Creator Series around Monaco, and I qualified P3, so... I actually think Aston Martin's not too bad at all for a track like this. It's just not very good in the straights, so... I'll lock up there. Aston's good at Monaco because it's high drag, exactly. The Monaco in the straights... the Monaco in the straights. The Aston in the straights is terrible, so... Yeah, Monaco is a track that's, like, quite well suited to it. It's got to the point now where, although I can go onto the back of Bottas, I can't pass him. So we're sort of just, like, stuck here at the moment. And I can't get any exits because the rear tires are doing that. Box speed's holding you up. Is that going to be a problem with the mediums, though? Or should I just, like... Do I just manage the medium tires early? But yeah, at the moment, I can't find a way past Valtteri Bottas. His tires are kind of just smoked up now. Go long with the first medium, you reckon? Manage because you'll be in open air. I don't think we'll be in clear air for long, though.
Window, and you're going to be on mediums.
You guys reckon we box now? Lap 17.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
We were trying to get to 18, so it's only one lap away. Chat, type 1 if we box right now, 2 for stay out. 1 for box, 2 for stay out. What position would you come out? It says P22. It should be P22. Okay, I've seen a good few ones, I think. I've seen a good few ones. All right, let's do it. Oh, my God. I'm really struggling with the rear tires right now, man. Way more twos. I can tell, I'm looking at Twitch chat. There's a lot of ones on Twitch. Right, medium tires equipped. Let's do this. Let's do this. We should come out in last place. I don't know how much by, but on got the mediums.
Okay, off we go. Back into
This
the
will be quite
race.
close for the racing lad,
Perfect
Lindblad.
job from you and the crew there, mate.
He
With
is
the
not having a nice
massive
time, though,
event.
is he?
All right,
Ivan
we'll be
Lindblad.
doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Okay, medium tires on, and we have 2 seconds to Lindblad. And then once we pass it, we'll get a bit of clear air there as well. So I'm not going to push these medium tires too much early on, though. We need to manage these tires. I'm going to take it a little bit easy. We should still be faster than the soft tire if we're managing, so if you watch that gap at the top left, it should come shrinking. Yeah, it's coming down a lot already. And I'm not even pushing too hard right now, so this phase right now, we just want to look after the medium tire. We don't want to push it too much. Don't crash this time. I'll do my best. I'm already going to have DRS in him, I think. Maybe I'll push just now just to get by him. Purple middle sector. That says a lot. Oh, dude, look how slow he is. No wonder he's in last place. There we go. Around the outside of Lindblad's.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep
There you go.
taking
Easy as
care.
you like. Simple enough around the outside at turn 1. Okay, we got 5 seconds of clear air. Let's try and utilize that. Should break away from the raceable quite easily as well. Do you remember that Ferrari puncture in Japan? I hope so. Seeing as I did make a video on it literally today. Come on. 2 seconds to Lindblad. There you go. We've got plenty of pace right now, but we don't want to burn it all up just yet. Wet tires. Bro, if I had wet tires on right now, GG. Everyone will be terrified of me on track. Come on, here we go. Could this be a purple lap? Let's see. 15.2, not quite a purple, but a new PB at least. And we're already 2.5 seconds back on Lawson. We're already catching the group in front of us right now. That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal. But I would like to think this undercut will be huge. Push like hell, Max is miles away. I can't push like hell, we'll melt the tire. That is one thing we cannot do at the moment, is push. We're just kind of taking it a little bit easy at the moment, especially with this traffic around us too. Once we get through the traffic, maybe we'll try and get a bit more of a push on, but for now, it's going to be a little bit relaxed. Already cropped the group already, so the race will come to us later. Exactly. This is a bit of a long game right now we're playing. Lovely move. Lovely move.
Good job. Nice overtake.
You're being abused in OOC. I don't care.
You're increasing the
Max
gap
might
to
lap
come
you.
behind by a few
Nah, he
seconds
won't.
per lap. Keep it up.
Don't forget we pit. Max is getting about 20 seconds to us because we pit. He's still due 2 stops, so... Come on. I was going to look up the inside here, but that would have been a little bit cheeky, I think. To the right-hand side we go. Ooh! Yo, Ocon nearly pinched me into the wall there. Good lord. That could have been a lot worse. We're all good, though. Yeah, it's having a little look there, but not worth it, I don't think. Not that time round. However, we'll get the run out of the final corner. Beautiful. Good. We're doing all right, chat. We've got 4 more cars to try and get through. And then we've got loads of clear air after that. Once we get through these next 4 cars, we get plenty of clear air. What mod is this? This is the 2026 season mods. How many more stops will you make? We're planning just 1 more. There should be a move on Paris as well here, hopefully. The left-hand side we go. Nice done the brakes. Paris tried to hold the outside, but no way to hold it there, really. I like what we're doing here, chat. This is nice. This is clean. Hulkenberg up next. Our teammate once again. Will we get some more drama like we had when we first passed him? I was contemplating it again. I was contemplating it again. Yeah, let me see if I'm back at turn 1. Should get him here, though, I think. Oh, my God. He just hit the wall. He's just hit the wall again. Wait, there's no way he didn't get damage from that. His wing's still on. Did he hit that wall well hard? Nice exit. To the right-hand side of Albon. Again, a little bit sketchy going through there, but we're good. Ollie Behrman next. Wow, he got a terrible exit. Oh, my God. Wow. Easiest move on mate today, I think, that one. And that gets us through the first pack. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. And now we've got 9 seconds of clear air, so we can sort of take it a bit easier now. We can use that clear air to cool the car down a little bit more. And hopefully the time will come down as well. Clean air is king? Yep. If you watch that gap to Bottas, it should come tumbling down. We'll probably take like 4 or 5 laps to catch up to me again. Because these tyres are cooking at the moment. Metaphorically, not literally. Behrman's exit is worse than trying to leave a room with a pool door by pushing. Facts. And I think it's the equal embarrassment there as well. Medium, hard, medium? Nope, we're doing a soft, medium, medium. The chat wanted me to ban hard tires for this race. So we're really stretching it on the strategy today. Yeah, look at that. 6.5 seconds to Bottas already. We're getting 2 seconds alone on this lap. I'm not even pushing, and I've got a green and purple sector. And I'm barely even pushing. If I actually hard push, dude, we could gain so much time. But we'd melt our tires. In fact, what's our tires right now? 10%? And we've been on them for 7 laps? That's solid, man. We're actually doing a pretty good job.
Gap to your teammate behind.
Let's get stuck.
5.1 seconds.
There you go, purple lap as well to go with it. Pace is great right now, especially for a management phase.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.6 seconds.
Come on. .5 already. How big is this group in front of us? Doesn't seem too big, does it? I mean, to be honest, the Cadillac, Bottas, and Colapinto have dropped off a little bit from that group in front. I think there's 4 cars in front of those two, so hopefully we'll catch them with some relative ease. One day I'll make this derby race, one day.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good.
I guess that's one trouble with it being a 5 p.m. start, though, right? Is that's the moment everyone leaves work, so. What have you missed so far, though? We are about, what, a third of the way through? Or a quarter of the way through? No, not a quarter. A third. Third way through the race so far. And we're doing a pretty solid job. We did our last to first challenge. And we're the only one to pit so far, so we are cooking at the moment. Absolutely cooking. Oh, we've got yellows behind. Oh, that might be a safety car.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We
Shit.
need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Hard tires are banned, chat. Y'all ban the hard tires. I think we just stay out. Everyone's pitting. I think we just stay out. And take the track positions here. A lot of people are going to pit, so.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low.
That safety car's not ideal, really, is it?
Pace immediately.
Oh, Delta, please. Delta, please. Where are we right now? P8. I mean, I think we can work with it.
Okay, Nico's into the pits.
Past safety car. Dude, how far away was Verstappen? Goddamn.
For the leader, you can overtake it.
Sack on the 10 again, is he? Interesting. SA playing or dropped? Was it Perez that spun? Yeah, it's one of the Cadillacs, I think, that went around right here, so. And it caused a bit of a hold up, so. SA dropped, man. After the game he had the other day, that's a shame. Blood is not Lichting McQueen.
Just
Who
so
is
you know,
Lichting?
We're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried. Just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Bruh. Mark, don't do this, man. Don't be doing this, Mark. This ain't the time, buddy. This ain't the time.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
Okay, Delta's gone.
Slow your pace immediately.
Most of the bugs for hards, yeah. So I think everyone from here on out is going to be on another, you know, on a one stop more, and that's it. Which is the same as us as well. The only downside for us is we're on a bit of worn tires, so gonna be a little bit tricky. What cam settings to use? Do the command camera in the chat. Exclamation mark camera. DRS and ERS failure incoming. Usually when he says things like that, it's nothing usually to worry about, so I'm usually pretty calm. This Ray comes onto the thing now saying that we've got a gearbox issue. And that's GG at that point. We'd have to run like 20 laps for the gearbox issue like we did in Spain. That was awful. Y'all remember that? You guys remember that Spain issue? Dude, that was bad. That was bad. We actually had the exact same issue in Jeddah, but thankfully it happened late in the race, so it didn't really affect anything. But that Spain one, dude, that cost us big time. I thought our game was broken. Bro, how far away was Verstappen? Holy moly. I still can't catch a safety car. Matt had it in Austria. Oh, Austria is... Oh, Austria would be tough, man. Having that in Austria would be horrendous. In the 1986 and 26 Barcelona issue. It was the 1986 save, I think. That safety car is just about to hit into the hairpin, so... We're nearly there. Took a little bit of time to catch it, though, didn't it? But finally we caught it. There we go. We've arrived. Took a little bit of time, but we're here. Is this an Audi career mode? It is indeed. Well, it's not going to be just Audi, unless you guys want it to be. The people will get to vote on whether we stay or leave Audi at the end of the season. Could you get to the end on new tires? No, I don't think so. I mean, if we got into a hard tire, then maybe, but it'd be a stretch. I think our best bet is stay out and wait for another medium tire from here. Audi to Cadillac? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Tire's getting a little bit cold now in this safety car, but looks like it's going to stay out for one more lap while the rest of the grid catch up. Wish did that in Canada for the Creator Series. Do you know when the 26 DLC comes out? The rumor is April for the 26 DLC. Stick with Audi and become world champion, you reckon? Well, like I say, at the end of the season, you guys will get to vote. For now, we do our best with what we have. Don't do Audi to Cadillac, your mental health matters. Yeah, this car has been a bit of a pick to drive so far. But we have done very well, though. We have done very, very well so far. Is a DLC going to be paid or a free update? EA doing free DLCs? Yeah. Have you seen Sims 4? Dude, the entirety of the Sims 4 content costs like 2 to 3 grand. At least.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back.
Why did everyone just rocket away here? What just happened?
Car lengths of the next car.
Full race in Monaco is torture. Yep. But we're 30 laps in, and so far doing all right. We started in last place as well. So inside 30 laps, we've gone from P22 to P8. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Safety car is in this lap.
No overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
We have 9.3 laps over on fuel right now. Good Lord. Have mercy on my on the weight of this car right now. All right, here we go. This is going to be a slow restart. Verstappen's pulled away. I can see on the track map Verstappen's gone, but we're not moving. I can see Verstappen's gone, and we are not moving. Failures, come on, wakey, wakey. Bro, look at Gasly. Gasly's nearly 2 seconds back from that restart.
Okay, so
oh, dear.
Teammate by 8.9 seconds.
Everyone was sleeping on that restart, man. What happened? Jesus. That's tough. But at least Alonso won't have DRS on Norris for now. But I think Alonso's on a fresh medium, isn't he? So come on. Let's try and get on the attack here. I think because he's on that fresh medium, it's going to be difficult to pass him as well. But I guess we'll see.
If you think you can get past, make use of
Dude, they were sleeping hard on that restart, man. They just, no one went. I can see on the track map Verstappen had gone, but no one else went. And Perez is causing some issues here as well. That's the first back marker lap. That is his race cooked right now. Yeah, Verstappen's flying, man. This is outrageous. Verstappen is cooking.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
On to lap 32.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Norris is under a bit of pressure here from Alonso as well. Like I say, everyone is going to do one more stop. Wait. Yeah, no, they've got one more stop to go, haven't they? Yeah, I'm lying. I don't know why for a second I thought that they had 2 stops. I don't know why. They already did their 1 stop under the safety car, so everyone does have 1 more mandatory stop, and unfortunately that is ourselves included, so I don't know what tyres everyone will go to. But for ourselves, we'll just have to focus our own race. Red Bull team order still applying to Perez. Yeah, they are for real. Bro's still got that Red Bull contract going, apparently. Oh, Alonso got a bad exit. Let's try to sneak up the inside here. Oh, we had a little look. He's still there as he gets a bit of a slide, and I'm backing out here. Nuh-uh. You got me messed up if I'm going for that gap. That part of the track is very sketchy to go too wide at.
Copy.
I'm going to stick to the current strategy, obviously, for now. What's up, Micah? Welcome back, dude. All the time you have to leave the space. I mean, if I didn't back out there, I think he would turn straight into me. And I am not risking that damage right now. If we got damage while being on this tyre, it would be GG, man. We'd have to do an extra stop because that medium tyre would not get to the end. Come on. Let's keep pushing. Oh my God, what's happening? Everyone just slammed the brakes. Oh, it's Lance Stroll. Of course it is. Why would it not be? In what world would it not be Lance Stroll? Yo, Cook. Oh, what a move! That's a big one, chap. That's a big move. I tell you what, Lance Stroll's actually helped us out very nicely there. What a move that is on Lance Stroll. Got the inside through the final corner. And that puts it to P7. Good stuff. However, Alonso's going to be on my ass for a little bit now, so got to be prepared for him. But in the meantime, let's try and close up that gap to Norris and Sainz. Yeah, Stroll messed up his teammate big time. I won't complain, but I know Fernando is. There's so many team redos you could use in that situation. So many. Won the championship my first season and second season my car is pants. Do I need to do R&D to make it better? I would assume you probably didn't do the regulation, right? You probably had a regulation change, but you didn't, like, save any of your parts for the second season. Judging by what you're saying. That'd be a spicy debrief in the morning. Yep. I'd love to be a fly on a wall in that situation. Not really getting a much on Norris right now. I'm trying, but it's tricky. Oh my God. Yeah, Alonso and Stroll are going to war, aren't they? They're going to go to war. Carl, God, thank you for the appreciate, dude. Welcome in as well. I wouldn't mind seeing a Vince driver career. This is basically a Vince driver career. It's still me driving the thing, so... Typically, I only drive as myself when it's a my team, though.
Get in there.
Lewis.
Yo, stock.
Miracles do happen, mate.
The car ahead starting to create
Thank you very
a gap.
much for the
Starting to
gifted
pull
sub
away
to
from us now. Gap to your
Skippy them,
teammate
I did. I
behind.
appreciate that.
13,
Very kind of you.
3 seconds.
Come on, man.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Feeling generous. I appreciate it, man. Very kind. I'm putting a sweat down right now. I'm not really getting a lot of Lando, though, am I? The top 6 have all kind of broken away from each other a little bit, but... Do you ever spin out like us mortals? Yes. When was the last time I spun? I think Miami, right? Miami had a spin. In the last couple laps. I very rarely DNF, though. I don't remember the last time we had a DNF. Probably actually was Monaco for the Braun GP career. The last time we had a crash and DNF from it. Yeah, I think it was. Imola? Did we spin in Imola? I don't think we did. What's Williams and Sainz cooking here? I don't know, but I don't like it because they're ahead of me. And I wanted to stop immediately. I do kind of feel like I've already seen the best of this medium tire, annoyingly. I'm trying to get closer, but I can't. Is that camera angle the TV pods? I think it's called that, yeah. You spun at Brazil on Sunday, does that count? Okay, well that wasn't exactly like a self-inflicted one, was it? That was just an unfortunate tangle. Getting a little bit on Norris this lap. Your sneeze at Kota. Yeah, we spun there, but that wasn't a DNF again. That was just a simple spin. The last time we spun was Miami in this career. A few races ago. Come on, man. I want to get closer. We are pretty much halfway through this race now. Close enough to halfway anyway. Carlos Sainz watch streak. Maybe that's why he's doing so well right now. He knew you had the 55 to honor him. Beautiful chicane that time. Nice flick into the right-hander. Come on. Braun GP in Abu Dhabi, the softs on lap 5. Your memory is better than mine on that one. I don't recall that one. Sounds like something I'd do, though. Ugh. Starting to feel the tires a little bit now. Be nice if we could brake check Lando for us, wouldn't it just? As if the AI would never ever be nice to us in that sort of situation. We have caught up to Lando a good bit so far, though. Are you going to pit again? We have to. There's a mandatory 2-stop rule in Monaco. And we have to follow it. We've only done 1 stop so far. Doing great. Gaps are good if you box earlier. What was our original plan to pit? What lap? I think it was like 48, right? Yeah, 48. So we're 8 laps away from doing the last stop if we want to do it then. I don't know how we're going to get to P1 though. I think P1 is going to be a struggle, isn't it? We might need a bit of luck with a safety car or something for that again. We've had one safety car so far today.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Could go a lap or two later, safety car saved somewhere. Yeah, probably not a huge amount because we only caught it on the final lap, so we could maybe push to 50. But I don't think we'll exceed 50. Lando has caught up a lot to science, though. Your stream's not going to be back into playing this and other racing games? Oh, I'd love to stay out stock. Glad to stay out, dudes. Yep. That's kind of like my my aim with sim racing and making content out of it. I think sim racing is like a very big niche. And there's a lot of motorsport fans who don't really know much about it. So, the more we can introduce this world, the better. Oh my god.
19.7 seconds.
I would love nothing more than sim racing to become like a mainstream sort of game. Or genre, I should say. And like I said, at the moment, it's quite a big niche. So if I can do my part in, you know, helping make it more mainstream, then hey, that's an absolute win for me. Am I beating Stroll finally? I've only gone and lapped him. We're doing a bit more than beating him. We're pummeling him. I think it definitely could become massive. And, like, there is more attention slowly going on to it. And us content creators and stuff like that, you know, we play a big role in giving it exposure and trying to, you know, make it more commonly known. The amount of people I've spoken to, you know, just like generally, who know about motorsports but know nothing about sim racing is actually quite astonishing. Because you kind of just, like, generally think that because, like, people know about racing games. You know, they know the Forza Horizon stuff like that. They know the, you know, Gran Turismos and things. But they don't actually know sim racing, like, you know, iRacing and LMU and ACC and all that. They just play the more kind of casual mainstream racing games. And it kind of still shows that, you know, we've got a long way to go with making it more mainstream because, you know, Forza is a mainstream racing game. And the fact we're not even on the same page as that yet is, you know, shows we've got a lot of work still to do, so. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Ooh, that was nearly too deep. It makes sense, though. Average football fan knows nothing about playing FIFA. Yeah, I mean, I agree to an extent, I think. But I would say that FIFA is quite a mainstream game, no? Even for a sports game, I think it's quite mainstream. You know, it's one of the most played games of the year and stuff, so it's definitely a mainstream on that. What's the difference between Gran Turismo and sim racing?
Okay, the car ahead's
Gran
beginning to
Turismo,
pull
for
away.
me,
You know what
I
to do.
don't put it anywhere close to sim racing. I've never played it, to be fair, but anytime I've watched any sort of content on it or anything like that, it does not give off anything sim racing. Like, the physics look very stiff. And when I watch people driving it as well, the controls and mechanics look a bit weird too. I don't know. I couldn't call Gran Turismo a sim racer personally. When I think sim racing, I think something that's like, you know, an attempt at being real life in a way, a virtual real life. iRacing is like the car models are one-to-one with real life. The sounds one-to-one with real life. The physics one-to-one with real life. You know? That's sim racing for me. Something that tries to be real life in a game. I'm not saying Gran Turismo was a bad game. I know a lot of people play Gran Turismo, but I don't consider it a sim racer. Oh, man. I think Gran Turismo does a pretty good job of realism. I don't know, man. The physics on that game look whack to me. If I went into playing Gran Turismo, I would go into it assuming myself as a casual more than anything. I wouldn't take it as a serious sim racing thing. Do you ever get bored of just doing the same track for tons of laps? Never. Do F1 drivers get tired of it? And they do much more laps than I do in real life. I mean, those guys doing like hundreds of laps in testing alone right now, so... Oh, boy. Norris had a bad exit there, but again, couldn't quite get the grip. Locking on getting Norris. You're right, you're right. I don't know if we can pass him right now, though, because the tires are a bit cooked. But we are planning that second stop fairly soon, so we'll get that undercut at some point. If you did get bored, you wouldn't be doing this. If I got bored doing 17 laps at Monaco, I would not do 17 laps at Monaco. Yeah, exactly. I do get that a lot, though. Like, do I get bored doing it? If I got bored, trust me, I would not do it. Especially when it's as challenging as a track like Monaco is. Like, Monaco is one of those tracks that you cannot take your eyes off the road. And the fact I'm reading chat while doing that is, you know, pretty impressive. Gap's about 23 to the Cadillacs. Okay. Is that the second Cadillac, I guess? Max in a different country? Dude, honestly. He might as well be in Barcelona right now. How close is Forza to sim racing? The motorsports or the Horizons? To be honest, doesn't really matter. They're not. Forza is not a sim racing game. In the slightest.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, Mark wants to pit in 2 laps, but being able to read chat shows it takes some more driving as a skill issue. Wow. Okay. I do not endorse that. Let me just say that real quick. I do not endorse texting while driving. Hell no. Forza more like arcade, 100%. I don't think people really consider Forza a sim racer. Everyone knows that, you know, it's more of a casual racing game. Saying that, though, when Forza Horizon 6 drops, chat, holy, I will be there. I will absolutely be there. Come on. Really, Wormiest? I've never tried Forza with wheel. I only played it on controller. My favorite Forza game was probably Motorsport 2, I would say. I think it was on the 360. The original Forza Motorsports, dude, oh my god, they're amazing.
Try to keep up this momentum.
I sunk so many hours into them as a teenager. Actually, I don't think I might not have been a teenager yet then, actually. I might have been a kiddywinks. Yeah, 2 and 3 were unbelievable, dude. I want your opinion. I have $90 sitting on my Steam and I have no idea what to buy. Dude, I swear to God, I'm in this same boat. I got a couple of gift cards for Christmas and they're still in my account not being used. I don't know what I want. I'm kind of just like saving it for something big to come out or something. iRacing Arcade. Yeah, I'm good. They stopped making Forza Motorsport now, right? Yeah, they did. All their attention's on Horizon because that's where the big money is. To be fair, rightly so. Horizon is amazing. The Horizon series is really good.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Y'all reckon we pitch it or we hold out a bit longer? You want the F1 DLC? Honestly, yeah, maybe. Maybe just save up for the F1 DLC.
Well done.
It's not a bad shout. Undercut, you reckon? Stay a bit longer. At the moment, I think we come out in that sort of clean air ahead of that Haas. Is what I'd expect. Maybe what that Aston is, roughly. 3 more, you reckon? I don't know about 3 more. I think we could do maybe 2 more, but 3 more might be squeezing it a little bit.
Pit now, pit now.
Sorry, Mark. I'm ignoring you. I'm staying out. Depends what the gaps behind you are. Well, there's a bit of a group behind where Gasly is, and also behind the other Alpine and Colapinto as well. The groups are like a little bit staggered right now. There's like 3 or 4 cars in one group. In every group. Next lap will be lap 50, so I think lap 50 will be a good time to pit. Again, we are going to manage the tires a little bit, but what's the timer right now? 49%, jeez. I think at the end of lap 78, the tires will be around the 40 mark, maybe. Because of the, actually, maybe about the same. 45, actually. GTA 5 is a top tier sim racer. Yeah. If only. Stan, I think that's on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well.
Okay, you're in the dirty.
Can he give you an estimate?
Let's get past them.
No, he cannot, unfortunately. Have a good one, Stock. Yeah, I'm definitely sliding a bit more on these tires right now. Box this lap. You think it's time, chat? $22 to the Haas. Let's do it. 22 to the Haas should be good, I think. Let's do it. I don't think we've got any real need to go much longer, so let's run it. We should get the undercut on Norris and Sainz, though. Maybe we'll get the undercut on the 2 ahead as well, which will be one of the Ferraris and Isaac Kadja. There we go. Let's go. Into the pits. Oh, man. That was a tricky stint, though. That safety car was a bit interesting there for the strategy, too, so 28 to go, chat. New medium tyres going on, and that'll be it. Final stop of the day.
Right, let's go. Come
Nice.
on. Perfect
2.3.
job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time.
Oh, beautiful.
Happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh. We are going to ignore that, chat. Holy. We are going to ignore that. Pit exit is optional. Five seconds to the bend, by the way. God damn. Nice. Not bad at all. I wonder if we started out a bit longer, we could have maybe got ahead of the 3 in front of us. Would have been a bit tight, I think, though. Tires were struggling, so... All right, fresh mediums to the end. Let's go. Let's hope this undercut pays some dividends. I think at the moment, I'm going to push. Not hard, but I'm going to push. Just so we can try and cut some time down and get through this traffic in front. Purple middle center right off the bat there as well. That shows these tires are already in a good position. .7. That's actually quite quick for an outlap. How much is injured again? Yeah, I know. We got Saka in the 10 today. Need the cars to pit in front. Yeah, I don't know when they're going to pit, but hopefully it won't be too long. I hope the guys in front stay out longer and these guys in front go in soon. That's the ideal situation, but I mean, Russell is struggling, isn't he? He's not having a good race. He's had a poor season, George Russell. Really poor season. We try and send one on him into the chicane. Up the inside we go. Too wide through here is always going to be a little bit tricky, but we make it work. Next to is Bottas and Colapinto. Oh, Colapinto's in. That makes it easier. Russell's in as well. Cool. F1 25, 26, Horizon 6 and GTA 6. What are you asking exactly? I don't want to sneeze in Monaco, man. Bad time to allergies. Holy drift from Bottas. I'm allergic to non-overtaking tracks, apparently. We should get Bottas the chicane here. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
The car behind's just boxed the
Come on.
mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Around the outside we go. Beautiful. Left him room. Good stuff. Back into the top 10. Change this out for your style. You're all over the shop. What? Oh, which one am I wanting more? Oh, that's a tough question. Probably GTA 6. Because it's been like, what? Oh, we got more yellow flags out on track. Who's that? It's one of the Haas's, I think. Slowing down. Probably GTA 6 because I've waited so damn long for that game.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Ollie Behrman's out. First DNF of the day. No safety car or anything. A safety car right then would have been super annoying, but, you know. Here we are. GTA 6 most anticipated game maybe ever? Yeah, probably is. I mean, there's so much hype about GTA 6 that I'm so scared it's going to underwhelm. And I think even if it does underwhelm, I think I'm still going to enjoy it though, right? I think we're all going to enjoy GTA 6 as long as it's not like, you know, a complete mess. But whether it'll be what we expected or not is a different question, I think.
Okay, gap to the car in front. 1.6 seconds.
Ollie's car is still there. Couple of people are pitting up front. Oh, this is time picks, isn't it? Oh, this is very tight with Lewis Hamilton. Can we undercut him?
Well done. Let's try and get past him with DRS.
Yes, we can. We're past Lewis Hamilton. That's a good undercut, chat. Unfortunately, Hadjar stayed ahead of us, but we have undercut Lewis Hamilton. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I like that a lot. Gotta try and get past Piastri, though. Maybe we could use him as a barricade or something. Not releasing on PC straight away. Yeah, that's the only downside to it. But GTA 5 is the exact same. All right, let's get past Piastri. To the outside we go. Give him space to the inside again. Okay, he's hit the wall. Well done. Nice. Good job, Oscar. Good job. I left you enough for the Titanic to pass through there, but you almost sunk like it as well. Gasly's in. Hatchel got held up a little bit by him. When's the GTA 6 release date? I believe it's in November this year, right? But it'll probably get a delay again. It always does. Whoa! Understeer. Bit too hot into that corner. November 19th, yeah. I think he'll get another delay, though. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Yo, Piastri's actually holding up Hamilton a lot right now. Nice. Don't mind that. What's good, Tsunami? Must win tonight, I have to say. Every game's a must win. Just hope it doesn't get delayed again. Apparently it takes us marketing for June time this year. We'll see. Like I said, I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Gap to your teammate behind. 31.
If anything, it's probably better to expect a delay. Actually sticking quite close to Hadjar here, aren't we? Piastri's held up Hamilton quite a lot right now, so that's really useful for us. I don't know if Verstappen's pit yet. He might have, I don't know. He's been flying so far this weekend. Hadjar got a bad exit. Didn't quite get close enough, though. Yeah, Hadjar got some pace right now. I'm going to try to stay with him. Have you heard about the new style procedure, the double formation lap? Wasn't the double formation lap just a test, though? I don't think they're actually bringing it in, are they? I think that double formation lap was just for testing purposes only. For data and stuff like that. I don't think they're actually going to bring it into the actual procedure. Come on. Still within the 1 second of Hadjar, but I'm struggling to really find a way to pass him. And the final set, we're getting a lot on him, but Paul's ran that first set, doesn't it? I'm sure they said testing a new procedure. Could be wrong, though. Whether or not they'll go ahead with it, I guess, is a different question, but taking 2 seconds to lap out Leclerc. Dude, we caught Leclerc a lot. Holy, 3 seconds. He's still due to pit as well, don't forget. You'd be annoyed if you're a Ferrari, only to get the start up right. Yeah, Ferrari are not going to be happy with them changing things. Because they made their concerns, loud and clear a year ago, but it was dismissed quite quickly by all the other teams, and they decided to find a workaway around it. And now all of a sudden no one likes it, so... It's the way it is, I guess. Yo, who is that in front of Leclerc? Leclerc is being held up massively. Is it Piastri? No, it's Norris. I'll tell you what, this could help us get past Hadjar, though. What up, Kurt? Here we go, chat. Lap number 60. Less than 20 to go here in Monaco. I think we could be on for a podium here, you know. Probably not a race win because Verstappen's flying, but I think a podium is looking pretty interesting right now. I could try and get past this trio in front somehow. Do not get wing damage now, please. Where did we qualify? We qualified pole, but we're doing a last to first challenge. So we started down in P22. Been a pretty successful race so far. However, getting that win, like I say, probably a little bit unlikely at this stage. Oh. 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 Oh.
Okay, no issue.
That'll do it.
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care.
That will do it. Thank you very much. That was a sneaky move up the inside again in that final corner, but I agree with what Gillen said. Why should we change the rules? Just deal with the turbo not being optimal. Optimal speed. Design your engine bed. Deal with it. I mean, yeah. But I think if it's like a universal issue that every team is struggling with, then yeah, it's something to be looked into. But if one or two teams find a way around it, they're the ones who innovated, really. So why change it, you know? If every single team is saying the same thing, then I think that's fair to change something. But if someone does find a way through it, like Ferrari did, then I don't think you need to change, in my opinion. That's kind of what F1's about, right? Being innovative. Finding those loopholes, finding those innovations. That's the whole engineering masterclass of Formula One. Oh my God. They always ban innovative things. They do. We've seen so much innovation banned in the past. You know, the DAS system, like you say, is a good one. The flexi wings that Red Bull used, that was a big controversy in the ground effect era. You know, that got banned as well. So every piece of innovation at some point gets banned. And maybe this will be the next thing to be banned. I don't know. Maybe the compression thing is what's going to be banned as well. There's a lot of, you know, talk about the Mercedes engine and Red Bull engine managing to find a way around the compression ratios and things. So maybe that gets banned for next year or something like that. I believe, actually, as I said, I recall this morning, actually, I believe they're actually fine-tuning the rules by August, right? I think in August, or is it earlier than August, maybe? I don't remember. But later this season, I think they're putting a bit of a clamp on it. But only until that point, so... It's not banned as of today. That's not true. It got revealed today, but it's not really in place until later in the season. Holy, they're so slow in that second to last corner. I think it's July. It might be, yeah. It's somewhere. I think it's in the summer at some point. I don't remember the exact month. Do they have to use battery in the formation lap? Yes, they do. I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to, like, you know, not use the battery, but from my understanding, I think they... Oh, God. I think it's all kind of integrated in a way. And then you just use more battery by, you know, using the boosts and overtakes and recharges and whatnot, so... Can you get Leclerc? I'm working on it, but... It's proving a little bit trickier than I'd like right now. If we get Leclerc, we can get past Norris easily. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope, too far back. Damn, this track is so annoying to pass at. I might have to try a little trick into that final corner again at this stage. Let's see. Nice wide entry. Isaac. Isaac. Look at the train behind Piastri. Yeah, it's not great, is it? I mean, it's great for us, but less so for the guys behind him. It's a big train. All aboard the Oscar train. Have your tickets ready for inspection. Try again. I'd like to if Isaac doesn't stick his nose where it don't belong. Rule changes usually come into effect in the summer, during the summer shutdown. Yeah. So they've got plenty of time to like try and find the way around it, essentially, which I'm sure they will. Oh, ice exit. Nope, still too far back. Bruh! Come on, man! Let's try again. Bang. Bang. Oh, yes! Come on!
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Whoa. Needed. Much needed. Okay, game pass Norris shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. I think Norris is still yet to stop. I think both McLarens are still yet to stop. Verstappen, I have no idea. I don't know if Verstappen's going to pit again or not, but we'll watch that time against him and see what happens, I guess. Am I doing another race after this one? No, not today. 10 laps over fuel? Yup. That was the nerf that the chat voted on. The chat decided I have to be overfueled today as well. So even with 10 laps overfuel, we're still cooking. Here we go. Got the run on Norris here. Up the inside. Oh, it's tight. He cut the chicane. We'll get the exit. P2, maybe, please. Norris hanging around the outside. And we're through. Orlando Norris into second place we go, ladies and gentlemen. That cements up position on the podium quite comfortably. Hopefully, Norris stays out a bit longer and holds these guys up a touch, and we can try and run away and see what happens. Let's see. Has Verstappen boxed? Driver in front.
Verstappen's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:14.2. Okay, gap ahead, 45.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 13 laps old.
Yes.
Okay, so they're extending their
He
advantage
has.
by 2 seconds a lap at the moment.
Dude, that 47 seconds Max has is legit. He has no pit stops remaining. Bruh. He is legitimately 46 seconds ahead right now. That is outrageous. That is 2023 Verstappen all over again. God damn, bruh. Yo, imagine he gets a mechanical failure now, though, chat. Imagine the scenes he gets mechanical failure. Can we manifest that real quick? Driver behind.
Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old, hard tyres. Okay, their tyres are more than 30 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 18.1.
Wait. He didn't say we're stopping again. Has Norris one stopped or two stopped so far? I swear he's only stopped once.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 24.9 seconds.
Dude, look at that train behind Piastri, chat. Look at that train on the second McLaren. The entire grid is there, bro. What is that? But I'm convinced Norris has only done one stop so far. Doesn't F125 force a two-stop? Yeah, it does. There's a mandatory two-stop in Monaco. And I have a feeling the McLarens are not obeying it. Wait, hold on. I need to check real quick, chat. Shit, he has two-stopped. Wait, when did he stop? Oh, bruh. He boxed on lap 24 and then boxed again on lap 26, which I think is when the safety car came out. So he's been on that tyre since lap 27. No wonder they're so slow. We're on lap 67. We're 40 laps over that. Holy. No wonder they're so slow. So, yeah, that should be P2 pretty much locked in. I don't think we'll catch Max unless he has a mechanical failure. Or maybe if we get a safety car or something like that. If we get a late safety car or something, maybe that's how we catch Verstappen. But at the moment, this is GG from here. We'll keep pushing, though. You never know what happens.
Team Radio. Noobmaster 5000 says this is conductor Piastri. On your left you'll see the harbour and Kimi Raikkonen on his yacht after his car blew up. On your right you'll see Latifi in the wall.
Might be Vince in the wall if I don't pay attention, though. Max will crash 100%. He is trying to get through the traffic right now, so we'll keep an eye on what happens. Oops, that was a bit too much curb. Or if Verstappen catch the train. I think he's in the train. Yeah, yes.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake.
He's going through the train right now, so we'll keep an eye on it. See what happens. Oh, wow. My car is not making very nice noises on the engine. I think that'll be the engine we're showing a little bit there. When did we pit? We pit on lap 50, I think it was. 10 to go, chat.
No issues with tyre wear for now.
Does that say 48 seconds? Yes. Yes, that says 48 seconds. Verstappen is flying right now.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
This has been a great race from us, though, I think. We've done very well to get to second place. However, as it stands, unfortunately, the last two, including this, obviously, the last two last of first challenge we've done in Monaco have both finished in us being P2. So, unfortunately, we are 0 for 3 in last of first challenges here in Monaco. We're 0 for 3. Will next season be our season? I mean, we're gaining a lot because he's in that traffic. We're gaining, like, what, 2 seconds this lap? Purely because he's in the traffic. We're also 10 laps over on fuel right now as well. Oh, dear. Maybe we can get to Barcelona on that fuel instead. Drive the car there on that extra fuel.
Okay, mate. Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them.
Who is bro to talk to me like that? Conserving fuel for next race? Exactly. Spain, though? Spain is horrendous on fuel. I know for a fact. I have had countless fuel issues in Spain before. So I definitely wouldn't mind carrying some of this fuel over to that Grand Prix, no doubt. No doubt. I cannot believe that, though. 45 seconds is outrageous. Did you say gear issues in Spain? Fuel issues. We have also had gearbox issues in Spain as well, which was not fun. I always run more fuel in Spain than anywhere else. Spain and Suzuka. I know Suzuka's a bit of a drainer. What else? There's another track that I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it Bahrain, maybe? Might be Bahrain. Belgium? In the game, Belgium's not too bad, I feel, actually. Qatar? Could be Qatar as well, yeah. Bahrain, Canada? Yes, Canada, actually. Canada is actually wild on fuel. Hungary? Yeah, I think Hungary's slightly on the burner sides. But yeah, you're definitely right with Qatar. Bahrain just kills your tires. Bahrain kills everything about your car, man. Verstappen has passed the traffic, by the way. He has broke through that train. I don't think we'll catch that train. We might catch this little train in front, but even that's kind of unlikely, really. We've got 6 laps to go. I think we are pretty settled on a P2 right now.
0.9 seconds.
What's the next race? Is it a normal calendar? Yep. Next race will be Spain on Monday. Tomorrow, though, chat, Le Mans Ultimate returns. I've been honestly so excited for Le Mans Ultimate. Even if you're not a massive fan of endurance racing or racing outside of F1, you should really give LMU a chance just to sit down and watch it. It's so much fun. Multi-class as well is going to be unbelievable and savoring. You have 12 minutes for 6 laps? Yeah, we'll be all right, don't worry. I might miss the first few minutes, but we'll be all right. Almost perfectly timed, I'd say. I'm loving LMU, but so many idiots, and the cars don't feel the most authentic. I don't know, man. I really like the handling mod on LMU. Granted, I've only really driven the GT3 so far. I've only just got into Silver SR, so we'll find out how the LMP2 feels a bit more as we learn more, but I've really enjoyed it. What's it about? LMU? It's pretty much, the 24-hour mod and stuff like that. There's a series called the World Endurance Championship, which, fairly self-explanatory. It's an entire championship based on endurance racing. And it has all the cars, all the tracks from the World Endurance Championship season. And it's just a whole bunch of fun. It's pretty chaotic as well because it's multi-class racing. You have the hypercars, the LMP2s, the GT3s, and trying to maneuver the traffic in a shorter race is scary sometimes, very scary. But that adds to fun as well. I'm not in the whole lineup, but Speedy did say that Saka's in the 10 JM. Toto's very happy with his current position. I'm sure Toto would rather be P1 though, right? Score predictions for the Arsenal game. Dude, it's one of those games we are going to either win 4-0 or draw 1-1. That's all I envision. I don't think we'll lose, but it very much feels like a game we absolutely smash them or we play like ass and draw 1-1. Would you buy a PC just for LMU? I mean, you'd probably do other things. If you could play LMU, you could play other things, so you need a pretty good PC to play LMU. I generally feel a Arsenal 3 Southampton 3 type game. Oh, bro, please don't. Don't say that, man. That's the last thing I need to hear. I don't want memories of that all over again. That game traumatized me. Who's Arsenal playing? Wolverhampton. At the Molyneux. Five laps, 46 seconds. Let's get this dub. Yeah, we'll see you in Barcelona. They are bucks, yeah. If I remember correctly, I think they were planning later this year, like December or November sort of time, or early next year. But there was no real, like, actual confirmation on that. It was just the estimation, so hopefully as the year goes on, we'll find out a bit more on that. Why they're playing today when no one else is? I think because of the Carabao Cup. All the conflicting schedules from all the domestic trophies that are available. Oh, man. Lewis keeping up with Max, is he actually? Hey, you're not wrong, actually. He is. I mean, to be fair, the gap between ourselves and Max has pretty much stayed around 46, so that just proves our pace is actually pretty good. It's just, obviously, we start from the back, so had we have started from a bit closer, maybe me and Max could have challenged for the win, but yeah, with a few laps to go, it's not going to, not quite going to happen here, is it? Are we doing another race after? No, once this race is done, that'll be us for the night. Nice rundown, GG, man. Guess you overfueled on purpose? Yes. Although not by this much. We did get a safety car. We put 8 laps extra in, and we ended up with almost 11, so. Yeah, if we had, like, done it the authentic way, we probably would have won this race, I think. But there's a reason why we made it challenging. And, we did well on the challenge, but unfortunately, it is another L. P1 if you gain 15 seconds a lap. I bet I'm gonna need to start seeing some yellow flags out then right now then. Whoa, holy. It was almost not a P2. Oh my god. That's a sign to pay attention, huh? Here's Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll. We're lapping them for the second time today. Second of the 6th best car is fantastic. Yeah, we can't complain at all. I think this will be podium number 3 or 4 of the season. I don't remember how many podiums we got, but it's another one to add to the collection for ourselves and Audi, so we can't complain too much.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 45.9 seconds.
Blue flags, hello? I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. Bro, I know this AI too well, man. I know this AI way too well. You see how he applied the brakes through the corner? It's so peak. Oh, Jesus. Hey, mate, how usually collabs with Mozza works? Do they give you discounts or free of charge? I've never collabed with Mozza, so unfortunately I couldn't tell you. Yeah, we need 48 seconds in one lap, chat, and we'll win the race. Easy. Final lap, chat. Final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. We have done a pretty solid effort today. P22 to P2. It's not quite the last of first, but I think it's still a very respectable effort. Given all the other twists and turns we had to this as well, with banning the hard tires and going 8 laps over on fuel. We did a very, very solid job. Max Verstappen, though, dominates the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure he led every single lap. And after the 78, he wins it by about 49 to 50 seconds as well, which is ridiculous. How much Newton meter of torque? This is a 9 Newton meter. Finish in the pits, please. Don't want to risk it. It's a long way to the line. Let's risk it. I think we'll be all right. Let's risk it. Come on. Come on, push, push, push. Push in the pits. Imagine we don't finish P2 after this. They go through the final 2 corners now. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got it. Dude, the finish line is basically on the pit exit line. A pepper spinner would have been gold. That would have been very interesting to what happened. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. P2 here in Monaco. Even by finishing in the pits, we can still get that P2. Drive the day as well, rightly so, going from 22nd to 2nd place. But, oh, God. I need to mute the game every time that happens, bro.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race. Led every lap. I mean, what
Schumacher our strategy. More like the Yana Otmer, I'd say. Yeah, we good, JM. We good. Did you win? Yes, sir. Yes, we did. Well, no. Well, I mean, in an Audi we won, but we didn't win. We finished P2. That's basically like a win for Audi, but we didn't win the race, no, unfortunately. Who got P3? Is it Lando? Yeah, it was. Lando P3, ourselves P2, and Max Verstappen. Once again, I think that's 3 on the bounce now for Max Verstappen, or maybe like 3 and 4 or something like that. But yeah, Verstappen is killing it right now. And he wins the Monaco Grand Prix. But we can be very happy getting a P2. Lando Norris will stand the podium as well. And that'll be a good haul of points for the Drivers' Championship too. And maybe we break into top 4 now. We'll have a look in a second. Wolves playing a 3-5-2. Oh, bruh. They're going to park the bus, aren't they?
Weekend of motorsport action, but with more races lined up, be sure to join us when
I hope that's a prediction of the 26th season. Imagine. Imagine. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Max Verstappen is the winner of the Monaco Grand Prix. He won it by an entire 1 minute. 1 whole minute between ourselves and Max Verstappen. That's outrageous. We had 5 seconds spare against Lando Norris by winning the game P2 in the pits as well. So that was worth it. Charles Leclerc finishes P4, Hadjar P5, Hamilton, Piastri, Alonso, Sainz, and Antonelli all in that top 10 as well. Verstappen lapped all the way up to P6. The top 5 were the only ones to not get lapped. That's outrageous from Verstappen. He was another level today, but yeah. Where did our teammate finish in the end? He finished P15. He only gained 1 place in the end, unfortunately, but yeah, still a very good haul of points for ourselves, though. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship heading into the Spanish Grand Prix. So, unfortunately, we don't quite go into P4 yet. However, look how close it is between 3rd and 5th in the Drivers' Championship. Piastri on 113. Hadjar on 112, and ourselves on 111. It's only 2 points between 3rd and 5th place. That is very, very close, but maybe in Spain we can try and claw up a couple of ranks. We'll see. But at the moment, we're 20 points behind Lando Norris, and obviously a whole handful behind Verstappen there as well. So, yeah, Verstappen, it takes a big advantage after this one. In terms of Constructors' Championship, Red Bull lead the way by 17 to McLaren. Good fight going on between those two. Ferrari in 3rd, ourselves in 4th, Mercedes in 5th, Williams, Aston Martin, Haas, Alpine, Raceable, and Cadillac in that exact order. Cadillac still yet to score a single point this season, but both Constructors and Drivers' Championship-wise, we are doing very well. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the Monaco Grand Prix. Actually, before we finish, I just want to have a quick look at the reason for a safety car. I think it was Perez that spun, wasn't it? Here. I just want a quick look at how the safety car came out. Chat, what y'all think about this livery? Yay or nay on the Cadillac livery? What do you guys reckon? I still don't know how I feel about it being 2 different colors. Gas? Remind me, is gas good or bad? Should have been yellow. Agreed. Love it. Yes, it's okay. It's fire. Gas is good. Okay, Fez. Oh, yeah. It looks even better faced the wrong way. And then, yep. There's the Monaco car park right there, huh? There's the Monaco car park. 6 out of 10, kind of bad. I like it, I think. I think I gave it, what did I give it? I gave it a B tier, I think, on the thingy, but, yeah.